G'day gang, Danny, how you going? We're back in the World of Warcraft on the Human Paladin, Artraxius, Jaina, Lady Jaina.
Welcome to Theramore. Have you come to help the Alliance?
I have no doubt the Admiral meant every word when she told you the plans to destroy the Defiance once and for all. She does not make promises lightly, and the enemies of Stormwind should know it. Defiance in Dustwallow complete.
All I ever wanted was to study.
Okay.
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
I apologize for being abrupt and not having a lot of time to exchange pleasantries. My city must come first. Too many things threaten our way of life and the sanctity of the Alliance. I must stay ever vigilant. Okay. You do that, Lady Jaina Proudmore, and I'm going to hop on down here. And we're going to go and seek out adventure. So we got the, oh that's right, Jarl. The Jarl. Whoops. The Jarl needs some unpopped Dark Mist eyes. So before we got into all of that, we were talking to a crazy old hermit out there, and he's like, yeah, frog legs were nice and all that, but I gotta get those eyes. I need them eyeballs. Spider eyes are the best. So we gotta go collect 20 unpopped Dark Mist eyes from Dark Mist spiders. Eye juice is good juice for drinking. Too bad most critters only have 2 eyes, but spiders, they got lots of eyes. There he is. Oh, hang on, there's another quest.
Need help?
The cleansing of Witch Hill. The torch is ready, planted at the end of the dock, and pretend to face whatever comes forth. I have no idea what the torch's smoke may reveal. If anything emerges at all, I must say I have my doubts about this kind of folk magic, but we haven't time for anything else. For your sake and Jarl's, I wish you luck.
Light bless you.
Well, let's have a look. Oh, what's going on? This land was mine before your wretched kind set foot here. All who venture here belong to me, including you. Witch Hill cleansed.
What can I do for you? See
Well,
you later.
Is it over? It worked? Morden clears his throat. I mean, it worked. Jarl and I are in your debt, Artraxius. Now, the only remaining problem is my friend's taste in furniture, and I'm afraid that won't be as solved as easily. Scaled marsh walkers?
Be careful.
I don't know if you can detect this or not, or but I've been a little bit sick over the last week. My voice might be a little bit different as a result. Just in case you're wondering. Alright, so now that I got flight, I'm going to be using a mixture of both. Mostly I'm going to be using flight to return to areas that we've already been to, but for the first time when we're exploring new areas, I'm mostly going to stick to the ground. But instead of, you know, if I need to Hearthstone back and I haven't got the cooldown, 30-minute cooldown, then I'll just utilize this to get back there. Now this guy's got a quest here for us. Let's have a talk to him.
What can I do for you?
Raptor Captor. The patch of swamp to the northeast is home to a particularly nasty breed of raptors. We've lost more than one unwary soldier to them, but I think we can turn them against our Grimtotem neighbors. Take this rope and use it to capture blood-fenned raptors, or blood-fenned screechers that you've subdued. I wouldn't try to capture one of the beasts until you've weakened them quite a bit in combat. It's going to be quite a struggle.
See you around.
See you around, Sergeant Lucas. Alright, so we'll get this done. Bloodfen Screechers. Bloodfen Raptors. Got another quest over here. Yeah, I probably don't want to do too much damage to him, do I? Oh, we got Dart. Dart, the silver spawned raptor. Just little hits. Oh, too much. A hit too many. What's up with this guy?
Good day to you.
What's up with Stinky? Great. Finally something that doesn't want to eat me. I need help handling the critters around here, and you fit the mold, buddy. The cook Morgenstern is researching a new recipe, and he sent me out here to gather bog bean leaves. I guess he thinks they're tasty. Anyway, while looking for a bog bean plant, I got myself surrounded. Can you help me out of here? And watch my back as I look for the bog bean.
Safe travel.
Try to capture this raptor without destroying it. Oh, that buddy, that guy's on his way. Gotta stay with him. Oh, he's really on his way. Where'd he go? Hang on, buddy. Wait for me. I gotta do two things at the same time, fella. That's pretty difficult to do. I'm gonna drag this over here. Alright, that job's done. Where'd you go, Stinky? Here he is.
What can I do for you?
Nope, not here. Well, while we're following Stinky around, if you're enjoying this series, do me a favor, folks, hit that like button. It's the only way that I'm going to actually be able to promote this series and ascend the ranks of YouTube. That's with your help. So if you could do that for me, that would be absolutely appreciated, folks. And thank you very much. I saw a comment saying something along the lines of, you know, you shouldn't beg for likes. Well, it's not really begging. I'm just notifying and making you aware of what it actually means to us. It's a very difficult thing to come on here and make videos day in, day out, and something like that, something very tiny, really just to click a button, helps out immensely, more than you'd ever know. But I'm trying to make you aware of this. So yes, I don't like asking for it myself a lot, but I do gotta remind folks every once in a while. And that's the purpose of it all. Alright, Stinky. But I thank each and every one of you that actually hits that button and helps me move things along a little bit. Moving along a little bit. Just like Stinky. Moving along just a little bit. Nice comfortable pace. this series right here is going to be my hero series, I guess, insofar as this one will probably go on for quite a while, and I'll always sort of come back to it until we've explored all of this Azeroth. I can make from here, thanks Artraxius, and talk to my employer about a reward. Off he goes with his sack. Okay.
Greetings.
Sergeant Lucas, did you capture those raptors? Ah, you look a little scratched up, but nothing major. You're certainly in a lot better shape than the Grimtotems will be when our new raptor friends get done with them.
Be careful.
Now that we've got our raptors, our next move is to encourage them to attack the Grimtotems at Blackhoof Village to the northwest. I've got a leftover haunch of, well, it doesn't really matter what it is. It'll be your bait. Set it down on the ground in Blackhoof Village near the windmill in the center of the settlement. The raptors should take care of the rest, if their training took.
For the Alliance.
We're doing all we can to keep the Grimtotem raiders at bay, but they keep launching assaults on the tower. Even worse, they've managed to discover and capture the patrols the captain sends out to gather information and safeguard the road. I suspect the captives are being held in Blackhoof Village to the northwest. Knowing the Grimtotems, the defenders of the village probably carry the keys to the prisoners' cages with them. I don't care what you have to do, Paladin. Just bring back my men alive.
Have a good one.
You got it, Lukey. 400 yards away. Alright, so let's start riding in that direction. Yeah, certainly there will be other series in the future, but I think this is the one that I'll see through to the bitter end. And I don't think it'll be bitter at all. As I said before, it's been quite fun actually coming back and seeing the new, or the way the zones had been revamped, even though it has been quite a while now. And in fact, I kind of wonder whether we're due for another revamp. These guys sure like to party. I need to get into the middle still. Let's get into the middle and unleash the Raptor army. Alright, that's a key. Let's drop this. Let the raptors go to... Oh, we're not quite there yet. Gotta get to the windmill. Let the raptors get to work if I don't get interrupted. Here they come. There they go. Alright, now you may have noticed on the banner for my, right now, the banner for my YouTube channel, it's got a human featured, but it also has an orc featured. So the counter to my or counter really, to Artraxius is an orc named Rozok, who is an orc shaman. So I don't know how keen people are to see it, but I hope you are, because eventually he will rock up as well with a series from the Horde side. Keeping in line with the whole orcs versus human thing, which began so long, many years ago. For those of you that are familiar with Warcraft, the very first one. Crack it open. But it is an interesting thought, I suppose, because the Cataclysm was a long time ago, and that changed things up, right? From the classic zones. But this was like, gosh, I don't know, what is it, 10 years, over 10 years ago, right? That's a long time ago. The time between Classic and Cataclysm would have been, what, 6 years? Maybe? I was talking about this on a different game, on a different channel, that I kind of would like to see things evolve, you know? NPCs respond and be aware of the situation in other expansions. Quests change, the land stays the same. You know, sure, you can have changes, but instead of always looking out to different planets, different zones, different pieces of the world that we just couldn't see, they were obscured by mists and all that sort of stuff. And to focus on these lands, these, you know, classic areas right here. Different stories that can take place as time moves on. I'd like to see a little bit more of that. Because it is a large area, it is a large pieces of land mass. So many things could happen over the years.
You need something?
Alright. The sergeant doesn't bother to hide his grin. Good. That ought to forestall a raid or two.
For the Alliance.
The freed captives have already begun returning from Blackhoof Village. The information the captain is receiving from the prisoners will give us an advantage in our next battle against the Grimtotems. You have my thanks, and that of my men.
Be careful.
Prisoners of the Grimtotem? Okay. Now we go onward and we get those eyeballs. And then Jarl will be happy. Happy with his eyeball soup or whatever he's making. You know, over time, this entire place could be cleansed of these creepers over here, and something new's moved in. Something new is being built. I think it would be nice to return back home and not have such a large gap in between. You know, like every third expansion or something. Something that focuses on home and helps to evolve the area. And you could always, I guess you've always got, you know, chromie and all that sort of stuff. You could mess around with different timelines if you wanted to. That would be nice to have a living world in a way, you know? At least one area. Too often we seem to just running from one major crisis to another, and there could always be something happening right here where we live. Secure home base, you know? Eight out of 20. Alright, let's get more of these to go. I think we'll find a larger group down here. We'll be able to pull together a larger group. At 20, that's it. Go mad, let's get the heck out of here. So we're going to stop by here and stop by there. We'll be flying to both. Take to the skies. Yeah, so what do you think? Let me know what your thoughts are on future expansions. Would you like to see us continuously building outward? Or would you like a more of an interior approach? I kind of see both, the merits of both, but I just feel like Azeroth should get a little bit more love, you know? So, while it was nice what they did with Cataclysm and all that, it would be nice. And it doesn't always have to be some old god, some big dragon, some crazy end of the world event to bring us back here. I mean, the things change all the time. You know, little things. Skeletons rocking up, dealing with issues that may have come from, you know, as a result of something that we did, some major event that happened. Like, we need to get rid of that sword, right? We need to chip away at that thing, get rid of it. Sort that out. You got the eyes, you got the eyes! Tasty, tasty spider eyes! Some eyes, when you stare at them, they stare back. Eat those last. They keep you company out in the swamp. Hello, little spider eyes. Oh, hello. You taste like chicken. Gooey, salty chicken. Oh, you meet some people out here sometime. Nice people. Met an ogre once. Ogres get hungry just like me. I'll never forget what he said. He said, "Mud big ogre, me hungry. Go bash fishy. Bring mud food. You feed mud or mud eat you." Well, so I got him those fish and he ate them up. That's when I started too. The heads are the best part, all soggy like. Don't crush those heads now. It makes them sad. Sad heads aren't good eating. You get me happy heads and I'll eat them. And be happy too. It's just getting worse and worse. Jarl needs a blade. I have cutting to do. I can't tell you what I'm going to cut, but I need myself a blade, a certain blade. Some people call it a sword. I call it a swing blade. You help me? Those fishmen, you know, the murlocs or whatever they're called, There's one they call Razor Spine, carries a big sword, lives north of here near the beach. That's the sword I need. But don't sleep on this. What I'm cutting won't keep forever.
See you around.
Okay. Alright. Murlocs. So this is the area that we were fighting these risen spirits and putting spirits to rest. This used to be the site of a Murloc village, I believe. But there's more down here. There's Razor Spine by the shore. Oh, no. How dare you? Something's not quite right here. I didn't pull him that far, we just went over there. He could just resettle me again. You're not resetting this time? My inventory is full. Fantastic. Let's have some homemade cherry pie. Jeez, how did that get so full so quickly? I gotta get bigger bags. Yes, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. That's crazy. Why do they all evade all of a sudden? Inventory's full. Gonna have to go back to town and make some sales. The worst is dealing with all the little crabs. I gotta have a look at what bags I can make now. I'm still sitting here with the 10 slotters, a couple of 8 slotters as well. The interesting thing is that bags really aren't that expensive in comparison to how much gold I've got. I could probably pick up a 30 slot for about 150 gold. Just need those heads. Just need all those heads. We're out 4 of 8. done. And no, not done. Have we got Murlocs without heads around here, have we? So in Classic, this used to be a thing, right? You need perfected heads, so if you hit the head with your hammer, oh, can't use that anymore. Gotta be in pristine condition. At least that's what I tell myself, because it doesn't make any sense why these Murlocs are running around without no head. Hopefully you're the last one. No, you ain't got no head either, okay. Perhaps you have a head. You most certainly have a head. Alright, let's get out of here. Job is done. Now, also, I wanted to mention something, even though this is... I play World of Warcraft here. I will also consider, maybe down the line, playing other Warcraft titles, namely Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. Down the line, maybe, at some point. I would like to see that reforged eventually, but I would love to see a Warcraft 1. And it'd be nice if they actually brought that back. Started right from the beginning. Remastered all these a little bit. Somewhat. To get those storylines in front of folks. But yeah.
Hello.
At some point, I'd like to see those two. Try them out. Jarl's hungry, just like that ogre. Wonder what it's like to be an ogre. Big people have to eat more. Ogres must be even hungrier than me. That doesn't sound very fun. You have my blade? Oh, that's a good blade. It has a good swing. It's a good swing blade. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now I want to try it. Later, I'll try it. But like I was saying, thanks.
See you later.
Oh, gotta remove some stuff.
How are you? Have a good one.
Swamp Ice story complete. Let's use the Hearthstone to get back. That guy is pumped. He is set. He is all ready to rock. Alright, back to Theramore. Let's go hand in this quest. Return to Morgan.
What are you looking for?
Get rid of all the junk.
See you around.
What can I do for you?
Oh, Mr. Ignatz was just here with the bogbean leaves, and he told me you helped him out of some real trouble. Thank you, Artraxius. I will ask my uncle to treat you to a feast the next time you visit the Blue Recluse in Stormwind.
Safe travels.